Today I will be showing you how to install mods into your Sims 4 game. For the purposes of this tutorial, I have removed all my mods from my game so I can show you exactly how to put each of these types of files into your game. We have a package file, a zip file, and a RAR file. And RAR files look almost like they look identical to package files. So you have to keep in mind and pay attention to the dot right here and what it says after. See, this says package file, this says RAR, but we'll get into that a little later. First, I will show you how to get into your mods folder through The Sims. So I have mine pinned right here, so I don't have to go through the folder anymore, but I'll show you right here. You go to Document, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, and then right here, Mods. And this is your mods folder. This is where you put your files and stuff inside. As for this stuff, you probably won't see most of this stuff right here. This is from my previous mods that I have in my game, but you'll mainly be seeing these mods files. First, I would like to show you how package files work. So, I'll be using Gorilla Patreon for this demonstration. For her, for a specific item, it's a shearing long dress. So right here it shows .package. So this is a package file. All you have to do is click it, and then right here you see it downloading. I already have it downloaded right here, but it will go to your downloads, and after that, it's done. You don't have to do anything else to it, but I suggest making a folder by right-clicking and pressing New, and then Folder, and renaming this folder to whatever your item is called. So I just copy and paste, Control C, Control V, and I put the name in, and then I just drag it into the folder. Now you open the folder, and there you go. It's right there. And then you go to your mods folder, and you just drag it in. Simple as that, it's done. And I do suggest organizing and doing something similar to this, because if you don't, it could get really messy and frustrating for people who are just starting out. I like to have two folders up, one with the mods in it, one with the downloads in it, and then the other one with mods. So for right here, we got the downloads, and also to keep in mind, for this is a zip file. So what you do is you right click it, you extract it, and it shows where it'll be. It says files will be extracted to this folder. This is the downloads folder it'll be in, and then all you have to do is press extract. You can also put it directly into the mods folder, but I don't do that only because it can have more folders inside, and sometimes there could be zip files inside that folder or other or please reads or something like that. So all you have to do when it comes to zip files, all you have to do is right click and extract all. You don't need a special program or anything like that. It's just right here. But see, you click, you double click, and you see all the files. These are script files. You don't touch these. You just drag it and you put it into your mods folder. But sometimes files, as this example, it could look like something like this. You'll have a folder, you just extracted it, and it'll be a folder like this. You double click, you go into the folder. There's another folder inside, and it shows a please read. There's nothing inside this please read because this is this example. Usually they'll have their information or what you need to do for this mod, or depending on what it is. And sometimes they'll have another folder inside, and then they'll have a file, and that file would typically be a package file or maybe a PNG sometimes. That's all. For a RAR file, you have to be careful with those. I specifically have this an easy zip tool. It's very easy, as the name, it's easy to use and it's free, because most of the time you'll go looking for sites that can unzip RAR files, and most of the time those tools or programs or whatever, they cost money. And so this one does not cost money. You don't even have to log in. I'm not logged in. And I specifically use this site to unzip RAR files. And all you have to go is go to uncompress. And then you'll see right here RAR file. And it unzips other files too. But I specifically use it for RAR files. Now, all you have to do is select RAR file and you go to whatever you're doing. It'll specifically pop up only RAR files. So if you don't have any RAR files, it won't pop up, I'm pretty sure. So you press the RAR file, you press save all, and you're gonna need something to put the RAR files inside of, like a folder. So I specifically have a folder that's for all of that. It's dedicated to putting all my RAR files inside and doing whatever I need to do with it inside. So right here, so open stuff inside. This is mine. I press select folder, and then it says view files. You press that. You press save changes, and then it loads and it shows reset. You can just press that, and you don't have to press that, but I like doing that. But once you go to your open stuff inside folder or whatever you'll name your folder, you open it and there you go, Y2K set, and it's a folder, a bunch of files in there, package files, and that's completely safe to put in your game. All you have to do is drag it in, all your files are extracted, and everything is safe. Now, what I typically do is smart. So I believe custom content package files, these can go up to 5 folders deep. Sometimes folder won't come out as a folder when you extract a RAR file. Sometimes it won't come out as a folder. It could also come out as a package. What I do for a package file, let's just assume this is a package file. I type in whatever it's called or copy and paste, but this is short enough, so I type it in and press enter, and then I just drag the file inside. Right here, you press the 3 dots, you go to game options, and you go to, is it, let me see, you go to other, and you'll see enable custom content and mods. You press and make sure that's on. It'll probably be off if it's your first time installing mods, but you press that, and then you make sure script mods is enabled, and right here you can see the mods you have enabled, script mod and custom content. If you end up having a lot of mods in your game, it probably will be the best to have this pop up showing up because it severely lags your game if you have a lot of mods because it has to load each and every one of them. And so I suggest disabling it once you start having probably 100+ mods in your game. If you don't find it here, you can always press content and then custom content. There you go. Here's the dress. And make sure the swatches aren't broken because it's very important to get broken CC out your game as soon as you know it's broken because it can accumulate and cause problems in the long run. The Y2K set is a build mode item unless you play the game with a sim and you go into your build mode and you check through the build mode options. And you can also do the same thing by enabling custom content in build mode. Thank you for watching, and that is all, folks.